Aomitakeapi. Welcome everyone to the Lakota language mini lesson 21. In this lesson, we are going to go back to some dialoguing, and I want to introduce a question that could be added to the dialogue that we have been working on ever since mini lesson 1. And you can see it on the screen now. Look at the Lakota on the left, and you see the English translation on the right side of the screen. I will go through every word first, and then we will do some dialoguing. As you can see, the parts in yellow are questions, and this will be the person 1, you could say. And the dialogue in pink or magenta is one possible answer to these questions. And the dialogue in the green color is a second option for the two questions. So when we choose option 1, we will just say the pink words, the words in pink. And when we choose option 2, we will only say the words in the green color. Before we begin, there's a few things I would like to point out. For one thing, sometimes you will see two words with a diagonal separating them. For example, look at the first question, the first line. At the end, you see ho, then a diagonal mark, and he. The word that is on the left is what men will say, and the word on the right is what women will say. However, there's going to be exceptions. In Lakota, everything, which includes the language and spirituality and culture, there's always going to be exceptions because we are not a dogmatic thinking people. Dogma means everything has to be only one way and there can be no other way. And that is not the Lakota way. So with this ho and he, as I said, the men will say ho and women will say he at the end of their questions, but there's going to be an exception. When men are speaking in informal situations, for example, like among friends and relatives, they will say he at the end of their questions. This is the Tioshbai way of speaking Lakota. The next thing is that as you hear me say each word and each sentence, please say it exactly the way I say it, or as close as you can. Because Lakota language is also a musical language, and it's very important to learn the music of the words and the sentences. Okay, so let's start with going through each word. And you can see there are words that you already should know by now, and a few new words. Okay, let's start. Dokeshke. This means how. Notice that the accent is on the first syllable. Dokeshke. Repeat after me, please. Dokeshke. One more time. Dokeshke. Very good. Next word. Woashi. Again, the accent is on the first syllable. Listen real closely to how I say it. Woashi. This means a job, employment. So repeat after me, please. 我wa shi. One more time. 我wa shi. Very good. Next word, hell. This means like at that place. So repeat after me, please. Hell. One more time. Hell. Very good. Next word. This one we've had before. Ya'u. This means you are. Notice the accent is on the second syllable. Ya'u. Repeat after me, please. Ya'u. One more time. Ya'u. Very good. And the next words, this is the vocal question mark. All men, repeat after me, please. Huo. One more time. Huo. Very good. All women, repeat after me, please. He. One more time. He. Very good. Okay, now the option 1. Washte. We should all know what this means by now. This means good. Notice the accent is on the second syllable. Washte. Repeat after me, please. Washte. One more time. Washte. Very good. Okay, now the option 2 answer. Washteshni. You can see what it means on the right side of the screen. Repeat after me, please. Washte. One more time. Washte. Very good. I know we just said that word, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. Whenever you add shni to a word or the end of a sentence, because it always goes at the end of a sentence, it makes that word or sentence into the opposite. Washte means good, washteshni means not good. So that's how that goes. Shni. Repeat after me, please. Shni. One more time. Shni. Very good. And it's not shani, it's shni. That sh and the n sound just are right after each other. Shni. You hear that? Shni. Now the second question, just one word. Dakwe. This means why. Notice that the accent is on the second syllable. Gu. Dakwe. You say it really quick. Dakwe. Repeat after me, please. Dakwe. One more time. Dakwe. Very good. Okay, the option 1 answer in pink. Chi. This means because. Repeat after me, please. Chi. One more time. Chi. Very good. Again, we have the word woashi. It means job. Repeat after me, please. Woashi. One more time. Woashi. Very good. Next word. Mithawa. Accent on the second syllable. This means mine or my. This word has a guttural T. It has that t sound. Your mouth starts to make the normal T sound like t, but right after it, it's like a really rough sound. So it's t. Mithawa. Repeat after me, please. Mitawa. One more time. Mitawa. Very good. Next word, gi. This means the, or sometimes it's used to separate certain words from each other in a sentence. Otherwise, they run into each other and it could be confusing when they do that. So the gi is separating woashi mitawa from the rest of the sentence. Normally it means the, but like I said, it can be used to separate different parts of a sentence, and that's what it's doing in this case. So repeat after me, please. Gi. One more time. Gi. Very good. Next word. We use this one a lot. Lila. This means really or very. Notice the accent is on the first syllable. Lila. Repeat after me, please. Lila. One more time. Lila. Very good. Next word. We've had this before as well. Washtewalake. Accent is on the second syllable, the shte part. Washtewalake. This means I like. Repeat after me, please. Washtewalake. One more time. Washtewalake. Very good. The next word, cha. This normally means so, but when it's used with the next word, heche, which normally means is, then these two words mean that is the reason. And a lot of times when you have a sentence that has chi in it, it will end with chaheche. And this sentence is one of those situations. Chaheche really goes together. It's two different words, but in this case they go together. So let's say them together. Repeat after me, please. Chaheche. One more time. Chaheche. Very good. And option 2 answer in the green letters. It starts very similar to the answer in option 1 in pink. If you look at the screen, you can see that the first 5 words are the same. Chinwoa shimithawa kilila. It's the first 5 words in the pink letters. Option 1 is the same. But let's go through it anyway, yeah, because we need practice. The more practice we do, the better we get. Okay, chi. Again, that means because. Repeat after me, please. Chi. One more time. Chi. Very good. Next word. Wowashi. This is a job or employment. Repeat after me, please. Wowashi. One more time. Wowashi. Very good. Next word. Mithawa. This means my or mine. Repeat after me, please. Mithawa. One more time. Mithawa. Very good. Gi. Normally this means the, but in this case it's used to separate different parts of the sentence from each other. So, repeat after me, please. Gi. Again. Gi. Very good. And lila, which means really or very. Repeat after me, please. Lila. One more time. Lila. Very good. Next word, techi. This has a guttural H sound. The ch. It's like when you start to spit, but you don't finish that. Yeah, normally when you spit, you say something like that. But you just say that first part of the sound, the sound. So let's try to say this. Oh, by the way, this means difficult. Repeat after me, please. Techi. One more time. Techi. Very good. And here we have cha by itself. This means so or therefore. Repeat after me, please. Cha. One more time. Cha. Very good. Next word, he. This means it or that. Repeat after me, please. He. One more time. He. Very good. And here we have another lila, which means really or very. Repeat after me, please. Lila. One more time. Lila. Very good. And the next word, kind of a long word, and it has another guttural H in it. So listen very closely. I'm going to say it very slowly. And just listen as close as you can and try to say it as close as I say it. This one, the accent is going to be on the second syllable. Just listen to how I say it. Wahdewalashni. This means I don't like. I do not like. I don't like. I don't like. Wahdewalashni. So, let's try to say this. Repeat after me, please. Wahdewalashni. One more time. Wahdewalashni. Very good. And again, we have the chaheche. So let's say this together. Yeah, this means that is the reason. Repeat after me, please. Chaheche. One more time. Chaheche. Very good. Now let's go through every sentence and question. I'll say the whole thing. And for those of you men who wish to speak formally, you can say the huo. But the men who wish to speak in the Tioshbae way, the extended family way, you can say he at the end of your questions. And all women say he. That should say something. This is something to think about. Okay, let's go through each sentence or question. All men who wish to speak formally, repeat after me, please. Do keshke woa shi hel ya unho. One more time. Do keshke woa shi hel ya unho. Very good. And again, it's very important to say it the way I say it because it's the music of the language that I would like you to learn as well. It's very important to learn this music of the language. So try to say it the way that I do. When I go up in tone, you go up too at the same place. And when I go down, do the same thing. Okay, next. One word sentence. Repeat after me, please. Washte. One more time. Washte. Very good. Then the next line, the option 2 in green. Everybody, repeat after me, please. Washteshni. One more time. Washteshni. Very good. Okay, the next question in yellow or orange. Repeat after me, please. Dakwe. One more time. Dakwe. Very good. And you notice there is no ho or he at the end of this question. This is an evidence of how there's always going to be exceptions to things. So, just notice that. Okay, next sentence in pink, the option 1. Repeat after me, please. Chin woa shi mithawa ki lila wa shdewa lake chaheche. One more time. Chin woa shi mithawa ki lila wa shdewa lake chaheche. Very good. And the last sentence is a very long sentence, but we can do it because we're on lesson 21, and that means we're really good now. Okay, let's go for it. Repeat after me, please. Chin woa shi mithawa ki lila techi chahe lila wachtewa lashni chaheche. One more time. Chin woa shi mithawa ki lila techi chahe lila wachtewa lashni chaheche. Very, very good. Okay, before we go into dialogue, remember the past 4 mini lessons we were talking about conjugations. Wa conjugation and ma conjugation. Sometimes the ma conjugation is also a mi conjugation. M-I, M as in mother. And in this dialogue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 conjugations. The words are ya'u. This is a wa conjugation. The next one is in the second pink sentence. In the third word, mithawa. This is a ma or mi conjugation. And in the same sentence, look at the word washtewa lake. The second wa in the middle of the word. You see a wa in the middle. That is telling you this is a wa conjugation. And then just under that is mithawa again. I'm not counting it twice because it's the same word. And just under that word, we have the fourth conjugation. Wachtewa lashni. Again, in the middle of the word, the wa, right before that L. This is telling you it's a wa conjugation. So you see, it's really important to learn these things because this is the key to speaking Lakota. When you can learn to do this, learning Lakota suddenly becomes really easy. So it's really important to know that. And I've talked about that a lot in the last 4 videos. It's lesson 17, 18, and 19. So If you need to review, listen to those 3 videos. It gives you an idea of what those conjugation systems are. Now, that's just the introduction to the conjugation systems. It's not the complete conjugation system. It's just an intro to it because there's a lot. And I just wanted to introduce you to it so you see how it works. So again, mini lessons 17, 18, 19 have the conjugation discussions in them. You learn some examples on that. Okay? Very good. Alright, so let us dialogue. Let's use the first option, the letters in pink. I will say the questions which are written with yellow letters, and you answer with the sentences in pink. Don't say the green words yet, okay? Just the pink. Alright, we're just going to use the yellow and pink. So I will say the sentences in yellow, and then you answer me with the sentences in pink letters. Okay, here we go. Do keshke woa shi hel ya unhe. Dakwe. Very good. Now I chose to say he in the question because I'm speaking in the Tioshbae way. You can say huo if you want to, if you're a man. And you want to speak only in the formal way, you can say huo. But if you wish to speak in the Tioshbae way like I did, then say he. Alright? Very good. Okay, now let's switch the parts around. You ask me the question and I will answer in the pink letters. Okay? Alright, so you say the words in yellow. Start now. Washte. Chiwa shi mithawa kilila washdewa lake chaheche. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, let's do this again. This time the answers we'll use will be the ones in the green letters. I will be asking the questions in yellow, and this time you answer with the sentences that are in the green letters. Option 2. Here we go. Do keshke woa shi hel ya unhe. Dakwe. Very good. Very good. Now let's switch the parts. You ask me the questions by saying the questions in yellow, and I will answer you by saying the sentences in the green letters, the option 2 answers. So start now. Washteshni. Chinwoa shi mitchawa kilila techi, chahe lila wachtewalashni chaheche. Very good. Hole. We're really speaking Lakota good now. Cool. Cool beans. And as I always say at the end of the videos, practice these as much as you can. Practice with somebody. Teach them what you're learning so you can dialogue with each other. Or if you don't have anybody to talk to, then put a sock over your hand and make it a puppet. Yeah? Or use a stuffed animal. Or for you special guys, you can use your Barbies. Okay, everyone, just take your time. But the important thing is that if you want to learn this language, it's going to also be up to you. How much time are you willing to devote to learning this language? It's all up to you. That's why I say practice, practice, practice. Listen to this video as many times as you want to, as many times as you can. And what really helps is to write the sentences and questions down. This really makes a difference. I learned how to speak French, and when I was doing that, that's what I did. I had to write it as well. That really helps you. Same thing when I was learning to speak German. Same way. It's important not to just speak it, but also to write it, especially when you're learning a new language. So the language that you learn as your baby, it's a part of you. So learning a second language is going to be a little bit different process. When you're learning a second language, it's very important to write the language down. And you have the sentences on the screen. Just press pause and just look at it and then copy it down. Copy it down, write it down, and you see the translations on the right side of the screen. And practice. You can write each word and try to define it. I give you all the answers because we went through every word. So you can also write every word too and put everything together that you've been doing since mini lesson 1, and you're having a little dictionary. And you'll be surprised at how many Lakota words you know by now. This is cool. Very cool. I applaud you for making the effort in learning this language because it's a very beautiful language. And like I said, these conjugations is what really makes this language. So it's really important to learn those because once you have that down, it's really going to get easy. I always saying that, and it's because the students that I have taught over the years have told me this. So now I'm telling you, it's information from them to you. And again, practice, practice, practice. I thank you very, very kindly for taking the time to listen to this lesson. And I'm really happy that you want to learn this language. And if you want specialized, individual, customized lessons directly from me, I do teach online. The information is in the description below. Just click that and you will see what you need to do to begin classes with me. And if some of you want to learn as a group, that's cool too. I can teach you as a group as well. So I'm available for individual instruction and also group instruction. And I've been doing this for many years now, and it's really fun. It's really a cool experience. And so these mini lessons serve mainly as an introduction to the language. If you want to get more intense and you want to learn more about the conjugations, that's what these private lessons are for. I teach you at your schedule, at your leisure, when you can. So if you want to do that, as I said, the information is in the description below. Okay? Very good. To learn more about speaking the Lakota language, you can read my book called Chante Etanha Ooglake, Speaking from the Heart. You can see the book cover on the right side of this screen. This book contains the information to what I talk about on my Lakota language mini lesson videos. To purchase this book, please click below where it says Show More. Clicking that link will open up the description below, and there you will see a link called To Purchase My Books. As you will see, it's an eBay link. Click on that eBay link, and there you will see the information to get this book. Lila Pilamayelo. Thank you very much.